Hello there, Jacob Moshokoa at probably the biggest enthusiast festival on the continent. It's called Vdub Campfest. 15 years the show has been happening, and I find myself at this glorious show all the way in Bela Bela, Warmbaths. Everything Volkswagen, everything Audi. It's an annual event that you just cannot miss. I always make my way to this place because I get to meet new people, I get to see really cool cars, and I get to see the deeply entrenched Volkswagen lovers from beginning to end. They come from all over the country, some even coming as far out of Namibia to be here today. It's going to be an awesome time in Bela Bela. I cannot wait to see what cars have arrived here today.
Cars.co.za.
Who am I?
Whoever you are, with budget you could save $420 per month.
What's a Vdub Campfest without the man himself? His name is Jamie Orr. He does some really cool stuff, yeah? Based in the US, you do anything and everything that's got to do with VW shows. You've been everywhere. And I think it's also important that you even come here. Why is it for you that you also had to include Africa in your VW expeditions?
So Vdub Campfest is such a huge event. I was invited here many years ago to come as a judge.
Yeah.
I'd wanted to come here for such a long time. I already owned that City Golf book.
Yeah.
When they said goodbye with the PA Mundra. I just love that book. I read it cover to cover.
Yeah.
And I've long tried to learn about the car culture here.
Yeah.
And so I came here and I loved it. And so that was it. I came back, I built my first City Golf project here.
Yeah.
And then ever since I've wanted to come back and
now here, and now it brings us to 2024. So you built another City Golf, and then you do this crazy road trip, which was way more than 5,000 kilometers. Where did the idea come from, and how was it?
Well, I get to come to here, Bela Bela, I get to come to Limpopo, I've been to Gauteng, to Pretoria, I've driven all the way down to the factory.
Yeah.
So I saw Bloemfontein, but it was a straight line. So I came to this beautiful, big, wide country, and all I did was go up and down this little narrow corridor.
Yeah.
And that was it. I said, no, let's just buy a Chico. Let's buy a normal base Chico, mid-90s. I love the green.
Yeah.
And just drew a complete lap of the country.
And how was that?
It was phenomenal. You have a beautiful country. We knew that. The people, the cars, the countryside.
Yeah.
We visited all 9 provinces. I cannot tell you a favorite.
Are you kidding me?
No. Everyone was different. The people were so welcoming.
Yeah.
We met thousands of cars and car owners all across, in the biggest cities to the smallest little towns.
The little dorpies.
Yeah.
We call them dorpies, the dorpies.
Amazing. And everywhere we went, people were like, oh, we've seen you on Facebook,
Yeah.
or we're following, and just to have that welcome and that icebreaker.
Well done, Jamie.
Thank you.
So his name is Jamie Orr. Check him out on the socials. He's doing amazing stuff. Keep doing what you're doing, brother.
He's too kind.
He's
but
amazing. Don't worry about that. So, I've actually been attending Campfest for 15 years. I've actually never missed one. And I think the reason why is because I've just got an undying love for classic VWs. And I thought the best way to do it is actually show you some of my cars that I had to bring to the show. This is probably my biggest prized possession. It's a early 90s City Golf, big bumper. I've had it for the past 5, going into 6 years. The mileage is super low. It's actually just hit 65,000 kilometers coming all the way here. I felt like, you know what, the real enthusiast will appreciate a car like this because I don't take it out much often. But when I do take it out, I make sure I bring it to something special like this where a lot of people will appreciate it. So I even thrifted some golf matching Converse sneakers, and of course I've got my original City Golf Bible or my City Golf Dictionary. All the City Golf iterations, they are documented in this book. It's a very special book and I think it goes quite well with a car. In fact, let's stop talking about the City Golf, right? There's something else that I have here, which is also very special. It lies very close to my heart, right? Something you don't see every day. Come closer, come closer. Behold. So this is my 1992 diesel VW Passat. I think in the country there's about 6 or 7. So I have this one and then I have a burgundy one. But the really cool thing about this car is obviously just how unique it is. Big fan of old wagons, and the fact that it's a wagon just makes it stick out. What I did was I slapped some coilovers on it and I put some old Mini Cooper Ronell wheels on it. They were straight fit. It's a 4100 to 400 fit. And I think what it does for the car, it just gives it this whole I'm an enthusiast vibe. At the same time, it also gives that vibe that I like old cars, and it fits in quite well at a Vdub Fest. So a very special car, and I'm happy that I got to bring it here. I'm a fanboy. I'm a Vdub fanboy, and this obviously shows it. And this is why I'm here. I hope you enjoy and also can share the same passions that I do. This, for me, is the ultimate show I've ever been to. In fact, it's my girlfriend's birthday this weekend, and she knew, where am I going to be this weekend? I'm going to be at Campfest. Look at this 5 GTI, big brake setup. In fact, those are Porsche brakes on the car. There's always a special touch on the car. I mean, this thing is slammed on the floor, looks very different. Here's one that's a personal favorite because I really like the Mark IV generation of the VW Golfs. And this one was not factory made. This was a GTI R, and now look at it, VR6 Turbo, baba. And look how beautiful the work is done. Shout out to these guys, man. Yo. So now we're at the main stage. Basically what happens at the main stage is you got this. Your car comes in for a few minutes, it's rotating, and then what happens is the judges scrutinize each and every angle of the car, from paint to suspension to engine bay to interior to sound system to wheels, which is also important. And look what's behind me. A very unique car. It's a Golf 7 Club Sport S. I think only 42 of these were made. Like, we got a really limited number of these. In fact, the fact that it's a Mark 7 two-door just makes it even more rare, right? So one thing I do like, and what I mentioned about Campfest, is that you get to meet really cool people. I finally get to know who is the guy who built Emotion. Is that the green Golf? Emotion. So this green Golf was a head turner last year, and the really cool thing here is that the same guy came with a Mark II, which is supercharged. So what engine is this?
So it's a 2-liter 8-valve standard.
A 2-liter 8-valve engine, and you decided to supercharge it. Why?
Supercharge it.
Why?
So we had a supercharger laying around. We were like, you know what, everyone's going R32, VR6, what and what. We said, let's soup it up, we put a supercharger on it.
So by the time you watch this video, you would have seen the full video of this car. It's a whole Tiguan R, which has an RS3 engine in it. The guys are from Bodyline in Randburg. Now, they've always done this at Campfest, right? They come with amazing cars. This car wowed the entire Campfest last year. Guess what they did? They did it again, this time in a T-roc. Look at this. I'm with the OG when it comes to modified VWs and Audis. Vdub Fest is not a Vdub Fest without the UM himself, Shaun Mooloo from Campfest. How are you, boss?
Good, and you?
Hey, I'm good, thank you. Now tell me something. You've been to Vdub Fest for many years.
Yeah.
You've seen changes. You've seen different types of people,
Yeah.
shapes and sizes.
Yeah.
Why is it that this show just keeps getting bigger and better every year? What is it about Vdub Fest?
I think we're starting to get or see more passionate Volkswagen guys coming out there and showing the South African scene exactly that we can sort of be up there with the European guys. Because if I feel, you know, if I look at Europe, like maybe 5-6 years ago, you were seeing some crazy.
Yeah, you're getting the inspiration from
Absolutely.
there. Yeah.
Now,
The inspiration
see,
comes from here.
I mean, look at, this Tiguan, for example.
Yeah,
I mean, that thing blew up.
Tiguan R I told you guys about.
And they've got a T-roc now with the RS3 motor.
There we go.
It's crazy.
There we go. That's international standards kind of stuff.
Absolutely, dude.
Shaun Mooloo, absolute pleasure.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you. So the really nice part about Campfest is it's not actually just the enthusiasts that get involved. In fact, I'm with Martina Biene. She's the MD of VW Group Africa. And we get to sit down and catch up and talk a lot. But I mean, Martina, I think it's important for you to explain to us, like, why is it important for brand Volkswagen to also have a presence at this big car show?
So and I'm always thrilled, and we love to see the passion and the love. Some like 20,000 VW, not only fans but lovers and enthusiasts are showing towards our brand. And my aim and my purpose, and that's why we are here, is really to acknowledge that love and see what great stuff that people do with their car and the crazy things they do, and see the history of VW from the Mark 1s to recent GTIs, and it's just like, it's amazing. And that's why I think it's good for us to be here, support, but of course, like, let the fest flow itself. So
Exactly.
we really enjoy it. Yeah.
Martina, thank you for coming. And it's so cool that I get to sit here and chat about cars and chat about our plans for next year. We're coming back next year, right?
We are definitely coming back next year. Yeah, no.
That's it. From me,
you.
Jacob Moshokoa. I think I'm gonna relax with Martina, and yeah, I'll let you guys just carry on and enjoy watching the cars here at Campfest 2024. Man, I can't believe how fast time flies.
Yeah.
Okay, catch you later. Cheers, bye. Switch off the cameras. Go, go, go. Catch you later, guys. Bye.
Cars.co.za.
Ladies and gentlemen, a momentous occasion in the history of Cars.co.za. We are rolling out a completely new smartphone app. You'll find it in the Android App Store, the Apple App Store, and the Huawei App Gallery. So next time your app updates, you should see a completely new interface. We'd love to know what you think about it, so let us know how the app has been in the comments below.
Whoever you are, with budget you could save $420 per month.